Hello, can I have some pancakes?
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about why we fell out as well. Too low, that golf. Look behind you,
mean?
Cunt.
Have a fucking look at this gun.
Syrup, yeah.
You have the pancake with the sausage, yeah. That mad.
Why does Jesse copy everything Lee does?
I'm going to be honest, and I hope I don't get a podcast made about me, alright?
Trust me when I say this, the majority of people think you're fucking embarrassing.
It's getting spicy, isn't it? Put the aircon off.
Good morning, hello Jessica. Where the fuck could I put my wallet?
Oh yeah, this is welcome to the MX-5.
Down again. There we go.
Just watch out when you put your foot down though, because it's
fast, yeah?
Fast as fuck.
48,000 miles. Now the last time I've drove an MX-5 was our Mark 1 all the way to fucking Land's End. So I don't really like them too much. Now everyone, probably the most messages I get ever, Jesse.
Oh, same.
Oh, is it the same for you as well?
When you're next filming with Lee.
I know, I need the driveway mod videos back. The video we saved, and I had so much fun doing that. And that's just genuinely getting people that you know, who I know, that's had a history with, and just have a general little chit chat conversation, go over some juicy gossip things that obviously we're very aware of.
It's like a podcast, but
it's like
live in a car, isn't it?
In a car.
I like it.
And obviously we're driving the MX-5 today. This is so fucking low, isn't it?
Oh yeah, big time.
Well, we're gonna start off as usual. We're gonna get some food. Oh, I got the handbrake up. Oh no, is that because we're a big sender?
It's because of the drift button, bro. It's because it's
yeah?
rapid. It's because it's rapid. Yeah. You feel that? I didn't
still
even.
Wait. It's a big turbo, isn't it?
I didn't even realise you put your foot down. It was that quick.
Still waiting for the boost lag, isn't it? Then.
Yeah, it comes in at about 9,000.
Oh, look at this hot boy. Yeah, this hot boy Scooby.
Oh,
it's a lovely day.
Two birds.
That was that was the most guyest of guys I could ever seen.
In the Subaru?
Oh, boy, you meant in the Abarth behind it. It was like a bald fat guy. We're gonna quickly put on my Instagram things that you want to ask Jesse. You want me to ask Jesse. So me and Jesse have actually been through a lot of things, and some of my funniest ever moments have been with you.
I still watch the videos, yeah. I still go back and watch the old videos.
So we're basically just gonna start, and we're gonna have a chat about obviously how we met, which is quite where we're going left or
left, yeah.
Which is quite an interesting story in itself, and obviously just some of the shit that we got up to behind the scenes and how we did those things, and obviously asked a few of the questions that you said. But I was actually working in Halfords at the time when I first met you, remember? Yeah. So I was just working in Halfords and you came in, and I can't remember exactly how the conversation went.
I quite literally. So the day I was going to Halfords to buy air filter cleaner because I was making a how to clean your air filter video. Yeah. This is how long back, like, and I saw your car in the car park. I was like, oh, I know that car from somewhere. Walked in, and the first thing I said to you, you were doing something on the shelf or whatever. I was like, you're right, lad. Is that
what you said?
I was like, you're right, lad.
Oh, another one of these fucking wankers. You're right, lad. Every time you used to go, not so much anymore, so I don't really say it, but like, up to a couple of years ago, if I was at a car meet and I was going through my car, I'd just hear that constantly. It's like a constant echo. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's quite another reason why I kind of stopped doing it.
And that was it. I kind of asked you where something was in the shop, and I was like, oh, if you ever need it, I only live around the corner if you need any help filming.
Yeah, because you was like, I'm new to the area, you know, if you ever get any meets, let me know. I think it was nice to help out each other as well, because obviously it's good to have someone film, and you know,
we both have the same mindset with the filming. Yeah, we know what style each other films like.
And obviously you guys know how fucking funny the videos were when we went out with James and that fucking wasp.
That was hilarious.
That was a funny day. When we painted that fucking Sora 4 times in one day. Oh, that was one of the worst days of my life. Honestly, do you
know the next day?
You weren't using any gloves with this white spirit.
The next day, I physically couldn't play Xbox, you know, from holding the cans.
Oh shit, we'll get all that.
Fucking... I mean, I chose to have it this low, so it's my own fault, really. Do you remember when you did that in my MPS?
I was so confident we were going to go, fuck no, what's these shit?
It's low, man. I'm going to be like speaking up to the tannoy, yeah. Hello, can I have some pancakes?
We ended up just putting it back to fucking silver after a full day of painting it 4 times.
Yeah, bearing in mind, Lee had this idea in his head. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I drove up from Nottingham that morning, got to yours for 9 o'clock, and I think I got home at 1:30 in the morning. And the car was silver.
It
was a silver with
had
bits
so
of
much
pink
white
and-
spirit all on it. Fucking remember all that lacquer down. We were literally
Pouring
we had
it
like
on
one
it.
person pouring, about 4 people with like.
If any of us smoked, we'd have died.
Yeah.
Mate, when we went down my
we
road
need
in the
to-
Corsa with the seats not bolted in. Already?
I'm gonna have to insert all these
You
clips
get
over the
it.
top.
I put my foot down and the seats just leave the car. We're in the boot driving and I'm like...
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about why we fell out as well. I don't think we ever spoke, but I reckon
yeah.
that'll be one of the big questions.
Yeah,
on
we'll
there.
have to.
Well, we'll get our food, then we'll check the questions over
Yeah,
and
man.
we'll go from there. Look, it's too low, that golf. Look behind you,
What do you mean?
cunt.
Have a fucking look at this gun. Don't run over
Right,
it.
I'm gonna go all the way to the right and then left, right? Or do you think I need to? Oh,
shit, bro.
We've got some juicy questions.
Oh.
And we're gonna talk about why we fell out, Jess. Which one do you want to talk about first? The juicy questions or why we fell out?
Why we fell out, I think.
Yeah?
People want to
So,
know.
as you know, there was a time when me and Jesse stopped talking.
Stop filming everything, wasn't it?
Stop everything. Why have we got all the modified cars following us?
Because we're setting trends, bro.
I think the start of it was so at the time, that was when you was the Honda.
Yeah, so everyone thought it was because of that race. Don't get me wrong, the race, it did, I wouldn't say piss me off, but I was a little bit buttered. Don't get me wrong, anyone would be. Obviously getting beat in front of thousands of people, you're going to be a bit pissed, but
yeah.
that's that anyway. What it wasn't actually anything to do with us or the YouTube.
I think there was a
it?
little bit of there was like a tiny little bit of like blocks built from the race thing.
Yeah, there was a bit of bad blood, wasn't there?
because after the race, it was kind of almost felt like that you had like a point to prove to me that Hondas were good.
Yeah,
you went through
100%.
a stage of like not being a bit like thingy about Hondas.
I went through a stage where any car except a Honda was shit.
Yeah, and it was normal because I don't like Hondas. It got this thing of you trying to say to me that Hondas were good,
yeah.
And then the more I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You thought I was being more.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Hondas,
yeah,
and then it got a little bit like that. And then what happened was, mutual friend that we know,
yes,
basically blamed your girlfriend.
So you know them, I know them through my ex-girlfriend, and my ex-girlfriend knows them.
Where's these sugars? Go on, carry on.
So no, carry on. I'm just saying we all knew this person, but not massively well.
No, but she basically said something that pissed me off.
Yeah.
And she said that your girlfriend at the time said something.
Yeah.
And I was like, hang on, or was it said that you and your girlfriend said something? I think they said.
No, it was my ex-girlfriend said something to her,
right,
about you.
It all kicked off, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then yeah, I don't even know why.
You thought it was true because it's happened before to you.
Yeah.
So it'd make sense in your eyes, and I was kind of trying to get my point across of how are you going to believe some random person over me?
Yeah.
Even though at the time, yeah, we weren't on the best terms because of the race and all that. So I was kind of like, let me meet you in person and explain. I know what it was.
What?
You didn't want to tell me who it was.
Right.
And
because I couldn't.
Because you couldn't. And I was saying, Lee.
Because this person said don't. Because this person was like, they're gonna tell you that they didn't say it because they don't want me to tell you that I said it. So I was like, well, I can't say it because this person come out of their way to tell me that something that you've been saying about me.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you who it is. But then that got you're even more annoyed because you and your girlfriend actually didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You just wanted to know who was being a snake.
I wanted to know who said it.
I
so
just thought you wanted to know who it was so you could go and be like, why the fuck have you told him?
She changed. She backtracked, didn't she? So I never said that anyway.
Yeah.
It ended up being a bigger thing than what it ended up being, but. Yeah, it's people chatting shit on the internet, which...
It's dangerous, don't do it.
Yeah.
And something I've learned from that as well is that always just go and speak face to face. It will get sorted out.
Yeah, yeah.
Syrup, yeah.
You have the pancake with the sausage, yeah. That mad.
Why does Jesse copy everything Lee does? You're the Meg Roberts to his Anastasia. What? Don't get the second about the reference. I mean, I've seen Anastasia as a very young child. It's a cartoon, right? Who the fuck's Meg Roberts?
I don't know who Meg Roberts or Anastasia is, but I'm sure they're very nice people. Yeah. Do you know what I've copied you with? Yeah.
I think what it is I think when I get something, I'm very influential on it. So like, the Audi, I was like, mate, honestly, you need to get a daily.
People forget that we're mates off camera.
Yeah.
So not everything we do is on YouTube. So if you're saying, mate, you need a daily, get one of these Audis. I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll get an Audi.
Yeah.
And I purposely went for an A4
Cause
not an A5 because it's different. But then, oh, you're copying Lee, blah 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 blah. Then I get the E46. Oh, you're copying Lee.
New.
Hold on, what's yours? An E92? Oh, so it's not an E46.
You got to think as well, guys. There's actually not that many fucking cars out there, and I probably own nearly every single fucking manufacturer car. I just think people will see whatever they want to say. Okay, what do you think? Obviously, I'll bleep these names because I'm not going to put any names in. What do you think about?
I'm going to be honest, and I hope I don't get a podcast made about me, alright? But, and I am quite opinionated. If I've got an opinion, I'll say it, and I think that's how we should all be. She was very, very nice. She was a very likeable person. I
call them 1 and 2.
I thought she was a very likeable person, and I spoke to her a few times. Nice person. Money has changed her.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. Money has changed her as a person.
Because I knew her very well. I've known her for a long time. I know her long before, obviously, the money side. We won't say how she's got her money. I'm pretty sure you can all guess.
Yeah, it's a girl's way of getting a lot of money.
And she was, you know what, she was so nice. And I knew that she was actually really well respected.
Yeah.
And then, as you say, you start doing that thing that gets you a lot of money, and you either take it on the chin or you don't take it on the chin.
I feel like we do a good job of staying humble.
Yeah.
We're just idiots that walk around with a camera.
Yeah, people take the piss out of us for doing YouTube. You know, people make jokes of us on their cameras.
Which is fair enough.
If you do this as a job and people are making jokes about that, you doing that as a job,
yeah,
that's your job. It's earning you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Laugh about it. And unfortunately, as it does a lot of people, I know a lot of people who do this as a job and they're still lovely people. Thank God he's fucking off. But I also know a lot of people, it's seriously changed them. And honestly, as you I've never seen two people that are that delusional about how they are seen in society.
Yeah, I listened to the podcast.
Yeah.
And in my eyes, they're just walking on a different planet. But savage fucking car, fair play. You've got the confidence to earn that money.
Yeah, I can't wait to drive it. I can't wait to watch it go 10 mile an hour down Exmouth Beach. It's been really good. Anything over that's going to be in a ditch.
I can't wait for it to go 60 mile an hour into that lamppost.
Mate, you won't get 60 mile an hour. It's just a classic version of, all right, well, I've sold enough. I can either sell myself or I can chat shit about people. Now, your next thing to go to is just chat shit about everyone. Yeah. And just pray that people like gossip. Yeah. And it's just something new every week. Oh, we're talking shit about this person. Guess what bullshit I can make up. And I listen to that. I listen to a lot of those podcasts, and I have almost not bit my tongue for so. You know what I mean? I've thought, you know what you're saying is so much fucking bullshit about.
Well, what did I do the other day? I listened to it, and the first thing I did was ring you. I was like, "Have you listened to this?"
And you was like, "Mate, end of the day, if all you're doing is just being negative to fucking everyone and just trying to, you know, kill people's respect so that you can hopefully gain some, which isn't working, by the way, girls. Yeah. The more you try to ruin people's respect, you might get a few people on Instagram thinking, oh, you're so cool. Trust me when I say this. The majority of people think you're fucking embarrassing. Trust me when I say that. Yeah. Trust me when I say it, because, yeah, trust me. And I know a lot of people who I'm actually looking at you directly because this is somewhat heart to heart, because obviously I knew you both before you thought you were God's gift. I know a lot of girls who had a lot of respect for you. You actually were quite a role model to those girls. And those exact girls now can't fucking stand you. You know, and it gets to the point, if 100 people are saying it's green but you're thinking it's blue, what colour is it?
Yeah,
it's exactly. Fucking green.
Yeah, it's green. How they present themselves and how it comes across is just have a fucking joke. Yeah. Not everyone's out to do you. You've put yourself in your own corner and you think the world's against you. They're not.
Yeah,
we're not against you.
That's fair. They think everything is against them, and that's because you can't take. They've never been able to take a joke on things. But yeah, we've rattled on about that. I think just be humble and stop. You know, fair enough. You make.
Don't take life too seriously.
Yeah, fair enough. You make a lot of money. You know, you don't need to chat shit about other people.
No.
It's not cool, it's not funny. You know, anyone with a brain cell of over 8 thinks it's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. For your priorities, why'd you give so much a damn about that person? And yeah,
it's just feeding off what you think. It's just trying to get relevant, isn't it? And it's
like I say, I've never met them, but my name got dragged into an argument.
That thing, your name got dragged into it.
Mate, I was in Nottingham. I was driving the work van at the time, and next minute it's Jesse's been doing this. I'm like, oh, has he? Accusing me of doing something towards you.
Jesse's got text and he's been showing people. I speak to him every single day. Why would I fucking text him?
Yeah, exactly. We live 5 minutes away from each other.
And let me just say this, because this has gone round and boss. With my fucking roster, I definitely don't need to lie about doing things with you.
Roster.
You know what I mean? And that sounds terrible, but it's the only way I can sincerely get across my way of how much fucking bullshit you think that I've gone round saying. Do you know? Don't know how much of that I'm gonna edit out.
I shagged Paris Hilton the other day.
Did you?
I swear.
Oh,
she says
mate.
I didn't do it though. Can Lee do a send in the MX-5?
Tell me where to go, mate. I'm not scared.
If you could be anything or anyone for a day, what or who would you be?
Just to see how delusional she actually is.
Are you keeping that in?
I don't know.
It's getting spicy in here. Put the aircon on. I'd be like a bird or something. A pigeon, bro. Yeah, a pigeon.
Oh.
Like a
Jesse wants to get ragged out, everyone.
I'll get railed out, boy. No, I'd be like a pigeon or a seagull or something.
Yeah.
Just sit there on the beach going.
It's probably Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown is a fucking geezer, mate.
Yeah, he lives a life, doesn't he?
Oh man, Chris Brown, what a guy.
In fact, I'd probably want to be James Dean.
Just do some mad sense.
Just the cars he's got and just hello, I'm coming to fucking use your track, and then just send it, man.
I'm gonna have to meet him one day for Becky.
Oh, I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a serious conversation about Becky. Right, look, let's talk. I know he's a busy guy. Let's talk some figures, all right, Becky? Get your fucking boyfriend next to me now.
Best car you've both owned?
M3.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Over the Sora, yeah?
Yeah.
100%. Mine, for fun, is this.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, this or my Civic. But the thing is, rear wheel drive and front wheel drive, you can't compare them. No. I don't think you can compare them.
You gotta be, like, overall. I mean, the M3 does everything so well other than being economical.
Yeah.
It does everything so well. Like, it's
Is it 4 litre?
4 litre V8, yeah, so it's terrible on fuel.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, when you look at the Sora used to only do 2 things, and that was go well, go sideways kind of well,
yeah,
and look cool at a car show, that's it. And it didn't even do that very well, because it was like,
not many people know who they are, what they are anyway.
It wasn't the cleanest Sora, like it weren't that low.
Oh, nice.
I mean, no, I mean like underneath wise, yeah, but in terms of like, it wasn't like a showstopper Sora, was it? It was like my bumper was all fiberglass battered because, you know.
I'd rock up to an hotel in there.
Yeah?
And with my fucking suitcases strapped
I'm getting
to the
a bit
roof.
old now, like, I kind of need some of the, it's got a little bit of class, you know. But you know, your favourite car's this, is it?
The car that brings the most smile to my face when I'm driving it is this. The looks it gets when like look people just looking and when little kids are pointing while you're driving past.
That's what I miss. That's what I miss, mate. Like, no one does that in the M3.
Oh, do they not?
I wave at other M3 owners and they don't even see me.
That's another thing with MX-5s, man. Like, insert that clip of them two at the traffic lights. That is just, you see other MX-5s on the road, mate. It's like, yes, oh my god, hello.
Fucking. Whoa!
Oh no!
Fucking BMW drivers. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
Hope we haven't triggered anyone.
Hopefully.
Hopefully we have a podcast made about us again.
Probably will do. We're gonna get more bullshit started. Right, goodbye.